Hey Capricorn, and thank you guys so much for tuning in. So this is your August mid-month spread. This will be from August 15th till September 15th. For those of you that have been wanting a personal reading, I do have the wait time down to anywhere from 1 to 2 days. Okay, emergency readings, still go ahead and get it because I'm closer to like a day and a half to 2 days. But whatever you guys need, just email me beforehand and I can accommodate that, not a problem. Alright, so what is going on for the sign of Capricorn? Alright, let's see how you guys are going to handle this retrograde. I believe it ends September 5th, okay? So let's see what is happening with my lovely Capricorns. Okay. Alright, so the energy of this reading is the Ace of Cups in the reverse. Now, with the Ace of Cups in the reverse, there could be something that you're very emotionally invested in that it's not transpiring the way that you would like it to. Or this could be you repressing your emotions about something, or you just not feeling emotionally fulfilled in life. It doesn't have to be towards a person. It could just be this general just blah, you know? We do have the Six of Cups and the King of Swords in the reverse behind that. So maybe there's someone from your past that's being very, very cold with you, or just acting up, or being just very cruel in a sense. And you're over it, and you know it's not going to work out the way you wanted it to. And this could have been somebody that you were passionate about, okay, with the Two of Wands. But with the Ten of Cups in the reverse, it just wasn't something that was going to be feasible for you. And you know, you may have communicated with this person, job, boss, whatever it was, and you may have realized that you just wasted your time with them, okay? But we do have the King of Pentacles behind that, so that's you guys standing strong and in your power, all right? So let's see what's going on. So the first card you guys have for your past is the Four of Swords in the reverse. So the Four of Swords, you know, it's all about this energy of contemplating, you know, taking a break from things and trying to just figure out what your next move in life is going to be. Now, when the card is in the reverse, that's you moving forward from that situation. Okay? You getting up and deciding enough is enough. All right. So we have the Empress in the reverse. So there could have been something that you wanted to manifest. Maybe you were having trouble doing that. Maybe you were having trouble getting something off the ground. And it's like you got up and you moved away from that situation. Or that could be you having a lot of options in terms of lovers. Or maybe there's a situation in the past that there's a lot of women in your life that were able to help you get through it. You know, the Empress, she is a motherly card too. The Fool card here. So there's something new that did come. You may have had trouble getting it off the ground, but it was happening, and there was talk of it happening. The next card you have is the Two of Pentacles. So this could just be a lot on your plate. You're just trying to balance life. This could be you juggling between two people, juggling between two jobs, okay? But ultimately, I feel that there was something that you gave up on because you felt that there was illusions there and you weren't seeing it for what it was, okay? But you were standing your ground with it. And, you know, this could have been someone that you saw was a soulmate, or just somebody that you were very connected to closely. And it's like you have to stand your ground and move away from this. Okay? Next card you guys have for your past is the Three of Pentacles. So if this is with business, this is you, you know, contributing, working with others, everyone having the same purpose, the same goal. This could be you just trying to build with someone in general. And whatever this was, it made you really happy and excited and proud. Okay? We have the Eight of Wands in the reverse, though. So there's somebody or something that was cut out here. Okay, maybe the Three of Pentacles is indicating a third-party situation. Okay, and someone getting cut out. But there is an injustice here. For some of you, it may have been on your part because you were happy about it. And then someone may have cut you off. Okay? Now, moving forward into the present moment, we have the World card. So this is all about everything from the past completing in order for you to start a new cycle in life. All right, Knight of Cups in the reverse. So if this isn't you guys being promiscuous and talking to more than one person or just being overly emotional, then there's someone else in your life, possibly a water sign or somebody with water in their charts, who is being that way towards you. And it's going to come out, whether it's you or them, it's going to be seen. You're going to be called out on it, or they're going to be called out on it. The next card is the Three of Wands. So I feel this is you guys turning your back on the situation and looking for a way to expand within yourself. Okay, and you feel it. You feel this loss. And you're sad about it. Okay, but the secret's out. And you guys have to stabilize yourself. Okay? And with, your card coming out, the Queen of Pentacles, you are stable throughout this. You're feeling a loss, but you're not letting it ruin your life. You're still getting up. You're still going to work. You're still doing what you have to do. So that's a great thing. Now, the next card for your present moment is the King of Cups. All right, so it could be the same person that's coming back in, now being all loving. Or this could be someone completely different, or it could be you guys taking the energy of this King of Cups. But this is somebody who's very loving, very amorous, who's able to provide, that cares about where you are, that wants to make sure that you're warm at night, that sort of person. And with the Five of Pentacles, again, this may have been the person that you turned your back on because they weren't being honest with you about something. Or there could just be some rejection here. Maybe this person rejects you. Maybe it's someone else completely different. Okay, I'm just trying to pick these up as they come. Okay. Okay. So we have the King of Cups and we have the Queen of Cups. Okay. Let me try to decipher this. Honestly, I just think that there's somebody, maybe more than one person, who's being extremely loving towards you. Okay? And you're just not about it. Maybe you're just really focused on work and you're just not emotionally fulfilled by anybody, so you're just rejecting anything that comes your way. Yeah. I feel the rejection is coming from you guys. Alright? Now moving forward, the first card we have is the Knight of Pentacles. So the rejection could definitely be coming from you, because the Knight of Pentacles, this is somebody who's bored in life. They want something else. They want something new. They want something different. They want something more exciting. And you feel unbalanced. You feel bored and unbalanced. But then something good happens. Something that's going to change your world. With the Sun card, this is something major. This is something big, that's going to lighten up your life. That's going to make things good for you. But you're still going to feel debilitated within yourself with the Strength card in the reverse. There's going to be a situation here that you have to end, that it's done, but it's like it's still on your mind. It might be something that you're still entertaining, and it makes you weak. Whoever this is, or if this is like a job, like, it's just a lot of reckless shit. Whoever this is, cut them out. Okay? Even if this is a job, cut it out. Nothing should make you ever feel this way. Okay? This reckless energy, if it's a job or a person, they have no place in your life. Just cut them out. Alright? And the next card we have is the Hanging Man. So you're kind of in limbo about the situation. There's good things coming in, but then there's something that's coming in to rock you up a bit. And you have, the Hanging Man and the Ten of Cups. So you're in limbo, and I feel like the end goal is just to find that Ten of Cups feeling, to find, that warm house, that loving house, family there, kids there, that whole good feeling, and you want that. But you're feeling a loss because you may not have it. Okay? And you're in limbo between, having that and then also feeling a loss at the same time, and you're trying to be balanced throughout everything. Yeah, so I see you guys, seeing shit for what it is this month. Cutting out who's not good for you. Cutting out what's not necessary. Alright? You guys got to focus here. If there's something good coming into your life, do not let anyone fuck that up for you. Alright? Be greedy when it comes to your success. Alright. Let's see what your advice is this month. Like I use all the time, Earth Magic Oracle cards by Stephen D. Farmer. Okay. What is some advice for Capricorn from August 15th to September 15th? What is some advice you can give me for the sign of Capricorn from August 15th to September 15th? Let's see what you guys got. Oh, cool. Ancestors. Generations. Okay. So let's see what this is about. Should be right in the front of the book. Yeah, first one. Okay, guys. Ancestors are those from whom we are descended, with a lineage that starts with our parents and grandparents and stretches back hundreds and even thousands of years. We carry our ancestors' bloodline and are connected to them both genetically and spiritually in an underlying continuity of which we may only barely be aware. Although environment and circumstance contribute to shaping us, particularly when we're young, an innate thread of kinship exists that has run the course of history for thousands of years and is contained in our bodies and in our being. Since we're biologically and soulfully connected to these spiritual beings, we can readily call upon them for guidance and assistance in matters concerning our family, community, and ourselves. In this card's image, the hands symbolize a constant connection with the past. The Australian Aborigines considered their ancestors the core of their spirituality and culture, and the rainbow serpent, the spirit that created all of life on Earth, intertwines himself through the hands' fingers, representing how the Aborigines honor all of creation. No matter our lineage, we have much to learn from our ancestors. You have within you the blood of your ancestors. You are deeply connected to your lineage, the most immediate proof of that being the physical resemblance that you have to your mother and father, and perhaps even your grandparents. Yet beyond that, although unknown to your usual senses, you are connected to an ancestry that reaches back through the millennia. This is the time to call upon those ancestors, those who are of your bloodline, as well as those ancient ones who have walked the land that you now walk. In many indigenous cultures, it is believed that the essence of your ancestors inhabits many of the physical aspects of the land. In other words, they are in the trees, the water, the air, the animals, the stones, their blood being in the very dirt and sand you tread upon. Next time you're outside, allow your senses to open to those ancestors who abide in the physical world. And any time at all, allow your heart to open to those spirits to whom you are related through your heredity and those to whom you are connected by virtue of the land upon which you live. So with this, guys, I see it as this is a time that you have to get back to your roots. Okay, I see it simply as that, and I could have said that, without reading all that, but I feel like the book really describes these cards in a beautiful way. But get back to your core. Find out who you are as a person. There's actually some pretty cool meditations, some guided meditations that you can find for just like going back in time. I remember I did this one. Yeah, I'll share this with you guys, but I did a guided meditation to take you into your past life. And it's the trippiest shit. Like, if you guys do, like, drugs, don't do this meditation while you're doing drugs. Like, do it. I mean, if it's a blunt, go for it, because you'll definitely be, like, in tune with everything. But any other habit, don't do it. But basically, it's very powerful. It's, like, an hour and 30 minutes long, and you guys are going to ask me for it. I'll put the link in the description. So basically, I just have to look for it. It takes you on this journey where it like literally takes you out of your room and into this past life, to where it makes you walk into the house that you supposedly grew up in, in your past life. And the scariest part is when it asks you to look into a mirror. And you know what I saw when I looked into the mirror? I saw an old man who kind of had like the beer belly gut going, but somebody who's really, really jolly, like just a very cute little man that you just want to hug him, bald spot right up here. And it was just like the trippiest shit ever. But I'm like, of all places that I could go, like I brought myself into like the valleys of Italy, because that's where, you know, I would feel that I come from, because that makes sense, right? But it was just really, really cool. And I think that that's something that could do a lot of good for you, kind of just to see where you come from and to just let your mind go in that way and see what happens of it. But, you know, you guys are definitely in a time right now that you're just clearing out anything that doesn't serve you. And I'm happy for you guys for being able to do that. Okay? So this was a great reading. So I love you guys. And let me now search on YouTube and find this reading, because I haven't done it in like a year and a half. It's been, yeah, like a year and a half, 2 years ago I did it. So I will find that for you. I will put it in the description. And for those that do want personal readings, again, just contact me. If you do need an same-day reading, as of right now, today, August 15th, I cannot do same-day readings. So if you need it today or tomorrow, definitely get the emergency one. But anything after like August 17th or so, if you don't see me put a video updating my personal reading stuff, just get in touch with me and let me know what the wait time is. Let me know what you need and whatever. And also, if there's anything that I don't write there that you need a reading on, just let me know. I'm completely open. And I'm willing to do whatever. So just, well, not whatever. That sounds bad. But I love you guys. Take care. I'm rambling.